Hello, guys. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The wedding of the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari's daughter, has come and gone, but there are still some issues that most Nigerians believe is going to be trashed in the future and may not be in favor of the people concerned. Now, after the wedding on Sunday, there was a cartoon on Daily Trust drawn by one of their staff, Mustafa Bulana, and on that cartoon was the wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, with the picture of the wedding in the cartoon, and he was showing it to Nigerians. And where were these Nigerians? They were all drowned with just their faces looking up. What were they drowned into? Poverty. And according to the cartoon, the description, she said there, at least you can enjoy the pictures, which means she did not invite Nigerians. And this has triggered a lot of reaction. And the wife of the president, via her spokesperson, has decided to express disappointment, and she said it's not fair, um, and went further to say that that she understood what Nigerians were going through, and that's why she made the wedding to be low key. Let's look at first of all the report and then the response of Bulana, because Bulana has responded, and you'll see what his response is. All right, but first of all, let's look at the news. The First Lady Aisha Buhari has described as very unfair the cartoon by Daily Trust employee Mustafa Bulana depicting her showing Nigerian pictures of her daughter Hanan Buhari's wedding while they drowned due to hardship. Hanan wedded Muhammad Torat last Friday in a low-key ceremony inside Aso Rock. The cartoon was published on Sunday. Speaking with BBC Pidgin in an interview monitored on the news medium on Monday, Mrs. Buhari spokesman Aliyu Abdullahi said the children of any leader have the right to get married when the time comes, whether citizens are enjoying the leadership or not. The viral cartoon of Mustafa Bulana is very unfair because the wedding is not in any way insensitive to what Nigerians are currently going through. In fact, it is because of it that a month to the wedding, the First Lady held a meeting with her staff and told us that she wanted a low key wedding with no massive celebration, he said. Abdullahi added that the photo the First Lady had been sharing on social media is to thank well wishers, not to rub it in the faces of Nigerians. He further said the video going round showing people spraying money to the couple while dancing happened after the bride had joined her in-laws. That video showing some people spreading naira notes did not happen in Abuja. It was when the bride got to her husband and family side in Kaduna, he said. The spokesman also said the First Lady is very mindful of COVID-19 and that she ensured they observe all guidelines directed by medical expert. Nigerians have responded, but I want to first of all let's look at what Mustafa Bolana had to say in his Twitter page when this whole show happened. And according to him, he just shared another cartoon, and this time around, the wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, was seen enjoying herself when two key persons who are in the cabal of the presidency were found struggling with document. And actually, one of them is late, and I think one of them is still on. And then there in the cartoon, she said, "I told you." Now, what's the description of the cartoon by Mustafa Bulana? Bulana said, when Bulana's cartoon was fair, was actually when it favored the wife of the president. That's what he means, because right now there were issues in Aso Rock then, and one of the guys who have passed on to eternity, that's one of the former chief of staff of the president, was seen struggling a document with another staff of the president. Both of them are in the cabal, and she was excited about that. But guess what? Nigerians have gone up to, um, reply or to comment on the issues that is currently on the ground. One of them says here, Bulana cartoon, it's normal as human, we make mistakes, and that's what makes us human. Honestly speaking, all this posting trying to justify your action will not go away with the fact that you have allowed sentiment over, overcome your sense of reasoning. Every unbiased will tell you that, as everyone who is unbiased will tell you that. I feel that because of the sensitivity of the season that we have found ourselves, such video was actually, oh sorry, such cartoon was actually uncalled for, because as we are talking right now, Nigerians are in high spirit, and not just in high spirit, Nigerians are angry. So anything that will instigate the anger is what avoiding, especially if you're a media person. You need to see how you can avoid that. So right now, for most people, the story is just starting. It's just the is the president, the first lady's aides, that Abdullahi, that said all of that. The lady, first lady, I presume that right now she could be voking on the inside, but she doesn't want to unveil her anger. But time will tell. Don't forget that president is currently not in Nigeria; he's in Niger right now, attending a COAS conference. All right, the next person here says, even animals too make mistake, but whenever they mistook, they adjust. What would justify our faith as human is we should stop capitalizing on mistakes and others for our failure. Mhm. Another person here says she's supposed to argue for her perceived enemies. Makes sense. Mhm. And another one here says keep looking for what is fair in what you are doing. When Allah will ask you if you know drawing animated objects of human beings and animal is halal, please ask Allah if that question is fair. Foolishness is when you are doing a job that you know the consequences when you die. Wow, that's a strong one. They coming from a religious person. This one said, "What Bulana means was Hanan shouldn't have got married because Nigerians have problem, or after making the wedding low key, nobody should smile, eat, or take pictures in the wedding until Nigerians' problem is solved, including Erica's situation, Shikina." That's a serious one. So you can understand that Nigerians are really not in support of Bulana cartoon. I don't know what was going to happen to the guy, because this same issue came up in when one guy uh, who was using Jonathan's name in Instagram made a statement against the wife of Jonathan, and Jonathan didn't take it fairly. The next thing that we saw, the guy was languishing in jail for almost a 2 months plus, about 80 something days or so. He was there in prison because of what he did. And one of the things that we have to be overly careful about is the fact that a lot of people don't play with their wives. I tell you the truth, a lot of Nigerians, a lot of especially Africans, we don't play with our wives. So if you can throw all the tantrums at us, you can do whatever that you feel is stupid with us, but don't touch our wife. When you go there, you will see the strength of the man far beyond your human understanding. The president is not in the country, as I've said before now. I feel when he's back, the issue will be well discussed. Who knows when Bulana will be after that. Bulana needs to apologize. I feel at this point, he just needs to apologize to Mrs. Buhari. There's nothing wrong about that cartoon, but it's not coming at the right time, I tell you, because most people believe that the wife of the president or the president's children have the right, even at any season, at any time, to rejoice. Nobody's wedding should be delayed because Nigeria is in a terrible situation. Now, the last person I'm going to look at is Abdul. Abdul says here, it was unfair trying their personal life and an event which was planned months ahead to the current situation in the country is unfair. Many families celebrate events this week despite the economic situation. Governor of Taraba also did. It was poor this time. A lot of people are saying that what he just did was absolutely not good enough. We are waiting to hear directly from the mouth of the wife of the president. And I know she's going to speak out about this. Bolana needs to get ready. Nobody can tell when the ESS will knock on his door. I'm just presuming. I'm not so certain. But a lot of people are perceiving already that is on the way for Daily Trust cartoonist. Let's leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. Do you think that this will go beyond just Twitter? It will have to require this guy being invited by DSS